I bought two LiberNovo Omni SEs, one from Amazon and the other from their website, to get to the bottom of the controversy of the seat cushion. I also used a pressure suit to give you all some objective data on these cushions, but more on that later. I know I goof around a lot, make some stupid jokes, but I really do my best to test these products so I can find good things to recommend to you all. So when I heard complaints about people instantly bottoming out on their LiberNovo SE cushions, I was a little bit confused because I've been sitting on mine and feeling fine. For reference, I'm 5'6", 165 pounds, but there are people who are lighter saying that, hey, I instantly bottom out on my cushion. Not everyone is experiencing that, but I've seen enough complaints that it's become a concern, especially because I raved about this chair. Now, people are built differently, especially in the caboose, and people experience seat cushions very differently. For example, in this video, Short Circuit with Linus and his crew, Linus instantly bottomed out on the Herman Miller Phantom chair.
Like, I can immediately feel the plastic or plywood or whatever it is under it.
But his crew, they all said that the seat felt really supportive, all felt really comfortable.
This chair is comfortable.
My butt feels supported. Seems comfortable.
Cool.
I've been sitting down for a little while and I'm not uncomfortable.
Also for me, on the Steelcase Leap V2, which is Steelcase's most popular chair, I bottomed out on that seat cushion.
Now you can still definitely feel the hard plastic underneath after a while of sitting.
And so have others. But there are many people out there who said that seat, that chair in general, is the best thing they've ever sat on. So coming back to the LiberNovo Omni SE, is it possible that the bottoming out is a subjective issue, or is it that people are getting different cushions than what I received in my pre-production unit? I've seen theories that you'll get a different cushion based on where you order from, which is why I ordered this one from the website and this one here from Amazon. The pre-production chair I received here is the 48 centimeter one, the deeper one, but the two that I picked up from Amazon and their website are the shorter 45 centimeter versions because that fits me better, my dimensions better, and I wanted to test a chair that fit me correctly. Right off the bat, I can feel that the Amazon one and the website one have the exact same cushions, and those cushions do feel different compared to the pre-production unit that I received. The Amazon and website one, the seat cushion here feels thicker, softer, but less dense. Because the seat cushions are thicker but less dense, it means that when I sit in the chair, particularly in an upright position, that I do feel the bottom on my sit bones after a short period of time. But for me, I don't sit upright like this. I typically sit in a slightly tilted back position here. And in this position, I don't feel pressure on my sit bones in this seat position. So for you, if you are somebody who's gonna sit upright, who likes to sit flat on the chair with all the pressure of your butt on the chair, I think this is going to get uncomfortable pretty quickly. Also, something else that I noticed was that in these two chairs, if you go ahead and just kind of push your thumb right here in front of your crotch area, you can instantly feel a hard bottom with barely any effort whatsoever. And then finally, because the seat cushion does feel thicker, it means that when I sit in a regular position, I feel more contact in my thighs. It's not digging in because the cushion is soft, but I do feel more contact on my thighs than I did on my pre-production unit. It's possible that the thicker seat cushion making more contact with my thighs is a nature of the shorter seat depth, but the fact that it feels less dense, I don't think that should matter between the shorter and deeper seat cushions. Looking at the pre-production one here, this seat cushion actually feels thinner, more dense, and less cushy, I guess. When I sit on this here, it feels completely different. On my sit bones, I don't feel any hard edges, or any kind of hard bottoming out. Even when I sit in it straight up like this, I'm not feeling any kind of pressure on those sit bones. I feel a lot less pressure on my thighs here, despite it being a deeper version. And yeah, even when I'm sitting upright, and especially when I'm tilting back like this, I don't feel any bottoming out on this seat cushion. It does feel less plushy compared to those two chairs, but I would pick a denser cushion where I don't bottom out than a plushy one any day. Also, when I push down here, it takes a considerable amount more strength to feel the hard bottom frame here using my thumb like this than it did on those two chairs. Those two chairs, barely any effort, and I could feel the hard bottom. But this is all my subjective opinion. My editor, in fact, actually said that he feels a slight difference, but he would be fine with any of these chairs. So it does seem like there is some subjective thing going on with how your butt is shaped. My sit bones feel, I don't know, maybe everyone's does, but mine feel particularly protrusive. I'm not gonna ask my editor to feel mine up, compare mine to his, right? But like mine does feel like it's a little bit more, dense here. So maybe I'm more sensitive to it. I asked Julian, a random subscriber who was in my previous video, to test these chairs. I didn't give him any context, nothing. I just said, hey, sit in these chairs and give me your thoughts. All right, Julian, did I give you any context for this test? Do you know what the hell's going on?
Not at all.
All right, I want you to sit in all three of these chairs, and then I'm not gonna say anything. Just sit in all of them and tell me what you notice.
Okay. No buttons. More wobble, not too much. Comfortable, very comfortable, it's soft. Still has some nice support to it, but that's about it. Very, very supportive. I like that one. Less wobble to it. A little bit firmer. I don't like how much it kind of sucks you in. Like it feels like I'm getting sucked from the back, on the back of the bottom chair, like almost like a recliner. It might be hard to get up. I don't like this one as much. It still has that, no, the padding's also a little bit harder, a little bit more firm on the rear side, so I'm not very comfortable with that either. This one's a little worse. I'm not a huge fan of this one. And then this one also has that firmer, or the softer padding with that firmer base to it. That's what I kind of meant to say this. It has more give to it than that other one, but the bottom of it's firmer, so you kind of sink into it and then you kind of feel like you're sitting on plastic a little bit. Same thing kind of goes with this on the base. It's not as bad. The back is a little bit more supportive. So I like this one the second best, I like that one the best, and I like this one the third.
I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Okay.
What happened?
So even Julian could feel a clear difference between the pre-production model that he sat on and the other two that bottomed out on him. But now we're gonna do an objective pressure suit test to give you all objective data. I configured all three chairs the exact same, and I tested them both in the upright position and then slightly tilted back, which is how I like to sit. Just for reference, we also tested the Herman Miller gaming body, so you can see what that pressure map and numbers look like. For the Herman Miller gaming body, I configured it to the way I like, and I also tested it upright and then slightly tilted back. This is a Chinese app, and the word hip here is mistranslated. This often happens. The word hip should actually be butt or bottom. You can see that the pre-production unit is exhibiting less pressure on my butt compared to both the Amazon and the website LiberNovo Omni SEs. And then this is what the Herman Miller gaming body looks like, just for reference. So based on all of my testing, the cushion that I received on the pre-production unit is different than what some or many of you received when you purchased your Omni SEs. You can see that I am wearing different clothes, and that's because I am Dan from the future. You see, we found out LiberNovo was sending out replacement cushions, so we managed to get our hands on one, and instead of releasing the video last week like we were supposed to, we decided to put the replacement cushion through its paces. Pro tips for when you're installing your replacement seat cushion: to remove the old one, you want to knock your chair over, and there are going to be 8 screws, hex screws, inside of the chair. 6 of them are really obvious, but if you have the shorter 45cm seat depth, 2 of them are going to be hiding under that silver sticker under the chair. When you install your new cushion, I recommend putting your chair back up and then dropping the seat cushion on top. It'll kind of hold it there with gravity, and then you can go ahead and screw it back in. In the subjective test, both my editor and I agreed on 2 things. One was that the replacement seat cushion does not bottom out. The second thing we agreed on was that it is firmer than both this one here is from Amazon, because we replaced the website cushion here with the replacement one, and then it is firmer than the Amazon one and firmer than my pre-production unit as well. It is the firmest of all 3. Now, does that mean it's like a brick or anything? No, but it is definitely firmer, and we don't bottom out on this thing. But let's run some objective data to give you guys some numbers. I have no idea why all 3 seat cushions are different. Now, LiberNovo is saying, hey, we're fixing our processes to address this issue moving forward. I imagine that if you don't like LiberNovo, you already thought they were shady, you're like, aha, I told you they're shady, and no thank you. And if that's you, I totally get it. If you are more on the gracious side and you go, hey, this is a new company, they're figuring their processes out, I'm really glad to see that they're addressing this issue by offering replacement cushions, cool. Do it. And that is the 2 paths forward, right? First is you like the chair, you want to keep it, you want to see what the replacement cushion's like, you can request that, try it out, cool. The second is if you're saying, I'm done with LiberNovo, super shady, no thank you, they have a 30-day return policy. Some of you might have exceeded that at this point, but 30-day from the point that you bought it. That was not their policy before, so you can return their chair if you are in that window. Let me know in the comments, do you have an SE and you're fine with the cushion? Do you plan on getting a replacement? Are you just gonna return the chair and you're done with LiberNovo altogether? Let me know down below, and until next time, stay honest.